Good day, everyone. Welcome to the TOEIC Reading Practice, Part 7, Reading Comprehension with the topic, Using Context to Answer Vocabulary Questions. I am Teacher Addie and I'll be your teacher for today. In this part, we will be reading and analyzing passages within a given time and answer the corresponding questions. Therefore, it requires good comprehension. So, what do we mean by using context to answer vocabulary questions? Here are a few sentences to give you an idea. The context of the passage can give clues to vocabulary meaning. This is helpful when you have enough time to read the passage carefully. Read the sentences around the target word to try to guess the meaning. Read the sentence before or after the word. These questions sometimes use challenging vocabulary. If you don't know all the words, ignore the ones you do know that don't answer the questions. This will increase your chances of a successful guess. Now let's try this example. Look at this vocabulary. Question number 1. The word constitute in paragraph 2, line 2, is closest in meaning to. Find the word in the passage and look for the context to find what does that word means. You have 10 seconds to read the passage. Your time starts now. Time's up. Look at the answer choices and choose the one closest in meaning to the word constitute. Letter A means to start. Letter C means to take something away or off. And letter D, understand, means view something in a particular way. Constitute, in other words, is to represent. Therefore, the answer is letter B, signify. Take note, if you aren't familiar with some of the words and can't see an obvious answer, ignore any incorrect words you do know and make a guess with the remaining choices. Read the sentence silently with each remaining choice and choose the one that sounds the best. Vocabulary question number 2. The word process in paragraph 3, line 3 is closest in meaning to. Letter A, examine, means to inspect something. Letter B, replace, is to take place of something. And letter D, maintain, is to continue the condition of something. Letters A, B, and D are not the answers. The best answer would be letter C, handle. Let's proceed to our practice exercises. And you're going to apply the strategies that you have learned from using context to answer vocabulary questions on the selected passages. For questions 1 to 4, refer to the following memo. Read the passage silently and of course as quickly as you can for 10 seconds. And after that, let's answer the questions. You may pause the video if you need more time to read. Your time starts now. Time's up. Question number 1. Who sent the memo? The question is very clear. When you say who, it is asking about a person. In this question, it's used to ask from whom was the memo, meaning the sender of the memo. Obviously, it came from P.B. Anderson. And the answer is letter D, an office administrator. Question number 2. The word complaint in line 4 is closest in meaning to. Complaint means a situation is unsatisfactory or unacceptable. Letter B, approval, means something that is satisfactory and is accepted. Letter C, comment, is simply a statement which can be bad or good, but nowhere near a complaint. Lastly, letter D, solution is used when there is a problem. The correct answer is letter A, protest. Question number 3. What have the sales staff failed to do? Letters C and D were not mentioned in the memo. Letter B, separate the garbage, is also not a possible option. In the second sentence, black plastic bags were used by the department. The answer can be found in the following sentence given as a reminder. Therefore, the answer is letter A, use specific garbage bags. Question number 4. The word receptacle in the last part of the passage is closest in meaning to. Receptacle is best described as an object or space used to contain something. Also, in this sentence, all the glass and metal waste should be placed in a separate receptacle. The phrase placed in means to put inside something. We can't place glass and metal waste inside a shelf or a bottle and not in a suitcase. The best answer is letter C, container. For questions 5 to 7, refer to the following letter. Read the passage silently and of course as quickly as you can for 10 seconds. And after that, let's answer the questions. You may pause the video if you need more time to read. Your time starts now. Time's up. Question number 5. Where did Mr. Romero want to work? Letters A, B, and D were not mentioned in the letter. Easily, we can spot for the answer on the second sentence. What is the answer? Correct. It is letter C, in Eastern Europe. Question number 6. The word international in paragraph 2, line 5, is closest in meaning to. Letter A, nationwide, means extending or reaching throughout the whole country, while letter B, city, is just a part of a metropolitan in a certain country. Lastly, countryside refers to suburbs respectively. International extends beyond one country. So the best answer is letter D, worldwide. Question number 7. What is the name of the company that sent a letter to Mr. Romero? Letters A and C are the places available for the international positions as representatives. Human Resources Bulletin is the department where the letter came from and not the company itself. The name of the company is found in the last part of the letter. Therefore, the answer is letter B, John Tierney & Sons Limited. For questions 8 to 10, refer to the following instructions. Read the passage silently and of course as quickly as you can for 10 seconds. And after that, let's answer the questions. You may pause the video if you need more time to read. Your time starts now. Question number 8. The word condition in line 7 is closest in meaning to. Letter A, fitness, means the condition of being physically healthy. Letter C, product, means a thing or person that is the result of an action or process. And letter D, shipment, means to transport a product. Letters A, C, and D are not the answers. The best answer is letter B, appearance. Question number 9. What should you do to return a product a day after receiving it? It is clearly said that you don't need to wait for 30 days nor call the customer service office if you want to return it. Moreover, you don't even need to order a new catalog. What is the answer? That's right. Letter A, repack it and mail it back. Last but not the least, question number 10. The word postage in line 13 is closest in meaning to. If you read the whole sentence, return postage will be paid by the customer. We can conclude that postage is something that is payable. Obviously, the answer is letter A, payment. So that's the end of our lesson about using context to answer vocabulary questions. I hope you had a great time. Thank you and see you in the next episode.